CPI report.
Consumer prices month over month. So this was actually a drop of 0.1%, negative 0.1%. That's the first time we've seen that since COVID. Year over year, the annual inflation rate was at 2.4%. This was also better than expected and a 6-month low, moving in the right direction. As far as why this happened, there's a few drivers. One thing that really played a role here, as you can see the trend here, the inflation rate dipping a little bit. One of the drivers was energy. The fact that gasoline prices did not move up like they usually do in the month of March, that really helped the inflation. Consumer prices month
All right,
over
guys,
month.
so I want to stick right here, right? And let me see if I can find that spot to where he says the reason why he believes that this is coming down, right?
One thing that really played a role here, as you can see the trend here, the inflation rate dipping a little bit. One of the drivers was energy. The fact that gasoline prices did not.
How many times did we hear Donald Trump say, we have to get the energy low? We have to drill, baby, drill. Get the energy low. That's going to bring down the prices. He said it all through his campaign. He's been saying it for years. This guy just said it on CNN. The reason why that we're seeing this slowness and dipping in inflation is because of energy. Crickets. Crickets from the Democrat Party. Oh, you remember the same party that when Donald Trump just got elected on January 20th, they were saying eggs are still high, groceries still high. 2 months later, this is the second time in 2 months where they have shown basically the interest rate is starting to dip very slowly instead of climb. Why in the world do we see a chart like this that Look at it, man. Let me move me out of the way so you guys can actually see. Look at this. 2022. Look at the height of it, right? Who was the president at this time in 2022? Oh, Sleepy Beach Biden was the president. All of a sudden, Donald Trump is getting in office, and what is happening to inflation at the current moment? It is starting to drive down. This is all we care about as Americans. I don't care if Joe Biden did it. I don't care if Obama did it, Trump did it, even Clinton. It doesn't matter. As long as the inflation is coming down, my cost of living is reasonable. People that have voted act like the last 4 years of Joe Biden never happened. It is insane to me. They try to blame Trump for this, and that. And for 4 years, where were your antennas? The entire time inflation was rising up. The numbers are the numbers, guys. Donald Trump, inflation rate below 2%. Joe Biden gets in and then it just blows up. He's overspending. We're spending so much money. We're throwing money out of the window. Trump gets in and all of a sudden things are starting to just slowly come down. This is not a coincidence. And I want to hear it. I want to hear the people out there that said that Trump was handed Obama's economy, even though he was able to do better with Obama's economy as far as keeping the inflation rate down. He was then handed a horrible economy by Joe Biden, even though the media was trying their best on his way out to tell you how good of an economy Trump was getting. And we all know that he wasn't. And so now he has to work with this bad economy, and he's slowly figuring this out. And what did the guy say one more time? Don't take it from me, the guy that's on YouTube. Why is this coming down?
Played a role here. One thing that really played a role here, as you can see the trend here, the inflation rate dipping a little bit. One of the drivers was energy. The fact that gasoline prices did not move up like they usually do in the month of March, that really helped the inflation. Consumer prices.
Also, eggs are down, right? Let's just talk about it, guys. Eggs are down. Gasoline is starting to look okay. Meaning coming down. Grocery prices are starting to come down. Shout out to my man Orders. I just seen you coming to the chat, big dog. So my thing is, it's only been 2 months, and I also have to say, okay, cool. It's just been 2 months. However, It's so much better to see progress because for 4 years, we were getting hit over the head time after time after time with this lying BS that they were telling us. Oh, inflation's fine. This is fine. Gas was going through the roof. Interest rates were going high. American dream, kiss it out the freaking window. And then people were complaining about groceries. We were not complaining about groceries when Trump was in office before. We were just noticing everything was expensive. And for the first time, we're able to see, it's coming down a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen in Michigan when gas was like $2.80 something. And I pulled out my car, right? Got a vet. I got a vet. I pulled out my vet, and I know how much it was costing me to fill up under Joe Biden. And I used to be in this mug like, damn it, Joe. Damn. And guess what? I filled up under Trump. For the first time, I was going to put that mug in the nozzle. I said, it's not crazy low, but it's low enough for me to be able to sit out and say, hey, man, let me walk in the store real quick. You know, came outside. I said, oh, that's how much it got me to a full tank? Was finally excited to go to a gas station. Not that excited, but at least I know it's a necessity and I know I ain't getting knocked over the head every time. So that's what's going on right now, guys. And so that's important. That's what we care about, the economy, right? Let me read Ordis' comment. He said, not running on Wi-Fi for the next 2 days. Buffering make my response slow. It's all good. Great value. You said, oh, let me turn. Man, what's going on with my stuff in here? Great value. 18 pack is $6.62. See, we know what the prices were under Biden, right? We know what them prices were. And so here's the thing, guys. This is what we care about. This is what we care about. Everybody benefits when gas is low. Everyone benefits when people can go out and feel like their dollar is stretching in the grocery market. We're still getting there. There's still progress to be done. I'm not saying that Trump has done the job. But what I am saying is that there's progress here. There's progress. So, and even CNN is surprised to see this happen because, you know, people don't even know what's good for them anymore, man. Like, they wanted Kamala Harris. Oh, God. It gives me nightmares. They wanted Kamala Harris to be the front runner to lead the world in all of the issues that we have. On top of that, they trusted her with the economy. There's no way that Kamala Harris would be doing anything close to what Trump is doing right here, which is at least trying to bring in foreign business, try to slow down inflation rate by energy, right? Drilling, figuring all this stuff out. She wanted to keep the green new scam going. She didn't even know where money was. She's horrible. This was the same lady who was handed, $1.5 billion to run a campaign and went into debt. To debt. She went into the negative by the end of her campaign. And that's who they want to run the economy? That's a visual test right there. Would you hire someone like Kamala Harris for your financial firm when you figured out that she was handed $1 billion and you have clients that have real assets? There's no way that she would pass your interview once you figured out on her resume that she sunk her own campaign. Insane. But, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I live in the twilight zone. But I'm just happy to see these numbers go down. And I'm hoping that as time goes on, I'm hoping these numbers go down. Even with the tariffs and everything else, I'm hoping things will continue to go down and things will become manageable for the American family. All right? Let me read some of y'all comments real quick and get into the next one.